Santa Maria Courthouse remains closed at this hour, with multiple agencies continue to investigate the terrifying explosion that happened on Wednesday morning.
We're going now live to the Santa Maria Courthouse, where our NewsChannel reporter Ivania Montes is standing by with more information. Good morning, Ivania.
Yeah, good morning, guys. So we are here in front of the Santa Maria Courthouse where that explosion ended up happening yesterday morning. Now, the suspect is Nathaniel James McGuire. He's 20 years old and currently set on no bail for several accounts, and that does include attempted murder. And investigators are also currently looking to see if he's recently been linked to arson cases. Now, we do want to give you a little bit of the layout of what happened. Now, we have been showing you guys video of when he was detained, and that currently happened right here. And in that video, although you can hear the audio, it is heard that he's yelling at all of those officials that were there. Another thing too is there were cars that were lined up out here, and ever since we've been out here since 5 in the morning, we have noticed that there had been vehicles out here. And as people have started arriving to work at the DA's office, we were hearing that many did leave their car, of course, for safety reasonings and leaving them overnight. A lot of them ended up carpooling. But now we want to take you to where the incident actually took place. So the detainment happened over here, and if we make our way in this direction, this door right here where that checkpoint is, that is where he ended up throwing the backpack right here. And again, it is completely closed. The courthouse is closed today for further investigation. We will give you that deeper look when the lights were on, and video does show what appears to be the blast marks near that security checkpoint. And investigators say that McGuire threw a backpack with an explosive device into the building just before 9 yesterday morning. He then tried to run to his car, but was quickly apprehended. Now, the sheriff's department says that at least 5 visitors were hurt, but a hospital spokesperson tells us that a 6th person was treated as well, and they have all been released from the Marion Regional Medical Center. Now, the courthouse was busy since 8 o'clock in the morning, and there was an investigator that did mention to us that he had never seen nothing like this before.
Individual just came in the door, threw a backpack into the courthouse, and then it exploded right next to one of the individuals that was in there.
Now, that was one of the witnesses that shared his experience with us. And roads and surrounding buildings, including homes and a school, were cleared for several hours. Deputies also went to McGuire's apartment off Henry Avenue. Investigators were looking for more bombs and evidence. They say it appears he acted alone and there's no threat to the public. The FBI is assisting, and Santa Barbara County Fire is working to determine if McGuire is linked to recent arson cases. Anyone with information about McGuire is asked to contact the sheriff's office. Now, McGuire was already set to be arraigned in court yesterday morning on a felony firearms charge stemming from a July arrest. He now faces much more serious charges, and federal charges could follow as well. Now, when we come back out here, as you can see, that is where that checkpoint is. This is where he ended up throwing the backpack that had that device that ended up exploding. As you can see the marks that are on the door. But again, the courthouse is currently closed for further investigation. And as we've been out here, the most that we have been noticing is that the DA's office is what's open right now. People are still coming in to work. But as I mentioned, the courthouse completely closed for further investigation. Live out here in Santa Maria, NewsChannel reporter Ivania Montes. Back to you guys in the studio.
Ivania, what is the scene like around the courthouse at this time?
Currently, where the streets are at, those are starting to get busy, of course, as the morning is progressing. As I've mentioned, only a handful of people have been showing up, parking here, a lot of them leaving their vehicles overnight. But it seems a lot of them are also still on alert, as a lot of individuals have been arriving. I've noticed that a lot of them just keep looking around, making sure their surroundings are good, right? And just in the situation of what happened yesterday, it's something that one wouldn't expect, especially when many of them do come here to work.
Thank you very much, Ivania.